We've got a treat right now. We have two of our drivers are going to be in tomorrow's 9th annual Fred's 250 powered by Coca-Cola. And we've got Germán Quiroga, who's the driver of number 77 Net 10 Wireless Toyota. And then we also have Danil Suarez, who's the driver of number 35 Aris Toyota. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us here today.
Thank you.
And I'll start with Germán. Maybe just talk about how practice went and your outlook this weekend here at Talladega.
Thank you. Hello to everybody. It went pretty good, pretty smooth for the 77 Net 10 Wireless team. The truck was fast. We got in a draft. We tried to set up a lap, but we were in a good position, and so we came back to pit road and start changing things that we knew that were not going to work, but we want to make sure we were on the right path. And pretty much we worked on that for a couple of more runs, and then we came back to where we started. I think we have a competitive truck. I tried to side draft a couple of times and try to see how the balance of the truck was for the race, and I think we have a pretty good truck. We just have to keep the nose clean and be smart. I know qualifying is going to be crazy. You need to be in a good position to start well for tomorrow, and it's going to be. I think it's going to be very important to run your primary truck and not try to gain a couple of spots during qualifying and wreck. So we're going to try to do that with the 77, and hopefully we can start as close to the front as we can. Top 5 will be amazing, and start from there tomorrow.
Thank you, Germán. And Daniel, similar question. How was practice today for you, and what's your outlook for this weekend?
Thank you. Hello to everyone. To be honest, I didn't know exactly what to expect. New racetrack, new truck. So I went there and tried to learn about everything. First, in a single run truck, and then we tried to draft a little bit to see how the truck feels. And the guys asked me, "Hey, how the trucks feel?" But I didn't know what to say because it was everything new. The air, I feel like the air moved the truck a little bit, but nothing special. So we made some small changes, but everything was pretty good. I feel like we have a pretty good Toyota 35 Aris Telcel. So let's see what happens in the race. Try to learn to be patient, and I think if we can avoid problems, I think we're going to be good for them.
Very good, Daniel. Thank you. We'll take a few questions. Let's go with Lee. We'll go to Dean and then Alan. Go ahead, raise your hand, Lee. Let's get to her the mic, please. Sam?
SpencerMotorsport.com. Daniel, how important is it for you to get some seat time at a restrictor plate track such as Talladega this weekend in preparation for your nationwide debut with Joe Gibbs Racing next season?
Thank you. Definitely it's important. For us, it's going to be interesting to open with the right foot the next year, the 2015. So all that we have been doing this year, Richmond, Chicago, Kentucky, all these races has been to prepare myself in the national series for next year. So definitely this is an important step. We are going to open next year with a Superspeedway with a restrictor plate. Looking forward to learn about this, to try to be open mind, because I really know that in the practice is one thing, but tomorrow is going to be definitely a total different thing. So looking forward to that and see what happens. The goal is to finish the race, and I believe that if we finish the race with a clean truck, we're going to finish good. So that is the priority for tomorrow.
Let's go to Dean and then to Alan. Dean, raise your hand, and then to Alan.
Dean McNulty, Toronto Sun. Daniel, they just finished a Drive for Diversity combine at Langley Speedway. You were a part of that. How much of a factor was that you moving forward in the NASCAR series?
Definitely, I believe that the NASCAR Drive for Diversity program was one of the biggest steps of my career. Definitely, that program helped me a lot to learn about the K&N series, to learn about short track racing, to learn about the rules and everything here in this great sport. I believe that 1 year before that we were learning about everything, but I feel like we were kind of stuck a little bit. So as soon as we get into that program, we start getting a lot of support from NASCAR, from the program, and I believe that the result came to us. So that was pretty good. In the second half of the season, we closed the season super strong. Talking about 2013, and we opened the season this season 2014 in the same way, winning races. So definitely a great program, a great opportunity, and I'm really looking forward to see more drivers for the Mexican series trying to do the same thing in the Drive for Diversity program.
Go to Alan and then Steve Post.
Alan Cavana, NASCAR.com. This question is for both of you, but Daniel, you can start. Both coming from Mexico. Do you remember the first time you heard or saw or became aware of Talladega and everything behind it and all its history? And what was that like compared to when you actually got on it and faced it for the first time?
Yeah, definitely. Actually, a couple of days ago, I was talking with some friends in Mexico. I talk very often with them, and they asked me where it's going
Dale Senior. So I was really excited about super speedways and how they used to race here because it wasn't as smooth as nowadays. So it was pretty competitive, and I got in love. And actually, it was my first super speedway as well, and that was 2 years ago. I finished top 10, and I was very, very excited. My first experience was really good. They told me you can go flat out since you go out of pits, and I was like, okay. I haven't been in a race car for a year, but that's fine. And then when we were coming to the start of the race, you go to pace lap. It was pretty slow, and we went to the banking, and I was like, wow, we're gonna flip. Yeah, I mean, it's so banked, it feels like the truck is gonna flip. So it was a nice experience. Now I'm used to it, but it's fun. It's one of the races I look forward every year.
Okay, due to time constraints, we can take three more. It's going to be Steve, then we're going to go to Jared, and then Stan.
Steve Post,
I have a question I need to ask them too, so go ahead.
Steve Post, Motor Racing Network. This is from Germán. Germán, in your initial answer, you talked about side drafting. Can you describe side drafting, what that does, what it is, and what it means to the trucks?
Well, basically what you want to do is to stall the truck on the side of you, and it's with some trucks it works, with some trucks it doesn't work. So if you get side by side and they're even, you're not going to do anything. Actually, you're going to let the guys in front of you just pull away. You're opening such a gap of air that you're just slowing down both trucks. So you have to be aware of how to do it, and if you get to the right quarter panel of the guy that's in front of you, or right or left, it all depends where you are in the track. You kind of stall that truck and you gain a lot of speed. And once you're ready to pass him, you have to open up a huge gap so you guys. So both trucks get enough air and you can pull away. If you don't side draft good, you're just gonna be side by side for the whole race, and you're going to go to the back because there are going to be other drivers trying to do the same thing. So it's going to take a while. Now that we can't push each other, I think the guy that does it the best is the guy that can win the race. And that's why I wanted to try on practice and try to learn which trucks I can do it, which trucks I just can't side draft. And I think we gain a lot on practice, and let's see what tomorrow comes up.
We'll go to Jared and then end with Stan. Go ahead.
Yeah, Jared Turner, FoxSports.com. Question is for Daniel. Over here, Daniel. As a driver, is there anything more nerve-wracking than making your first Talladega start?
Well, definitely. In the last week, I have been thinking on the first practice, in the moment to start the first practice, because I watched some videos, I watched some races, super speedways with the truck, with the nationwide car and stuff, but nothing is similar as a be in the truck or car by yourself or in traffic. It's everything different, and the sensation that you have is pretty cool. So definitely I was looking forward for this race. Like I said before, the most important thing for now for me is to learn about everything, every little thing is going to be important for next year. So looking forward to learn to finish the race. Try to be decent, competitive, and see what happens. But definitely super excited to be my first time in a super speedway here in Talladega.
Final question, Stan.
And the driver who really got patience in the race until the end of the race is normally finish decent or even with a shot to win the race. So I'm really looking forward to that. My spotter, Chris Auburn, crazy. He has been helping me a lot. He has a lot of experience with Matt Kenseth in the Cup side. So definitely that is going to be important. And after the first practice, I asked him, "Hey, any advice?" He said the same thing: patience. So stay low, try to be patient, follow the other trucks, and you're going to be okay. So looking forward to that for tomorrow.
Thank you, Daniel. Before I let you two drivers go, for our Hispanic audience out there, both fans and media, I'm going to ask you each one question. If you wouldn't mind answering in Spanish, we'd appreciate it. First for Germán. Germán, you still have a lot of friends that are running in the NASCAR Mexico Toyota Series, and many drivers there look up to you as a role model. With 2 races left in the championship down there, do you have any words of wisdom or advice for the drivers that are competing for the championship down in Mexico?
Claro, antes que nada un saludo a todos mis amigos. Obviamente he visto que la pelea ha estado fuerte durante toda la temporada. Faltan 2 carreras, creo que hay que ser inteligente. Tuxtla Gutiérrez es una pista que me gusta mucho, es la fecha de este fin de semana. Obviamente desearle a todos los pilotos que están en el Chase y los que están fuera de él lo mejor de los éxitos y que cierren fuerte para que puedan tener buenas oportunidades para la siguiente temporada. Y bueno, pues creo que por ahí hay un par de pilotos que no han ganado este año, que ojalá se lleven su primer victoria de esta temporada. Y pues un caluroso abrazo a todos, no solo los pilotos, también todos los miembros de equipo, mecánicos, directores de equipos y a toda la gente de servicio por parte de NASCAR, las asistencias y la gente que está viendo por el bienestar de la competencia, al igual que la seguridad de los pilotos. Así es que les mando un fuerte abrazo. Vamos a seguir trabajando fuerte aquí en Estados Unidos y bueno, pues a seguir luchando por esa victoria para México y para todos en la comunidad de NASCAR en México.
Thank you, Germán. And Daniel, for you, after tomorrow's race, how in the world are you going to get back to Mexico in time to compete in the Mexico Toyota Series event on Sunday?
That is a good question. Pues bueno, va a estar un poquito apretado. Después de que se acabe la carrera, vamos a tener que manejar lo más pronto posible hacia Atlanta. Después de Atlanta, vamos a tener que agarrar un vuelo para poder llegar a la frontera de México. Después de llegar a la frontera de México, vamos a hacer aduana, vamos a cruzar aduana y lo más rápido posible vamos a tener que volar directo para Tuxtla Gutiérrez. Tenemos la gran fortuna de que gracias a nuestros patrocinadores Telcel, Silent Circle, todos nuestros patrocinadores que nos han venido apoyando a lo largo de mi carrera, se pudo tener el apoyo para poder viajar en un avión directamente hacia Tuxtla. Entonces, si no hubiera sido por ellos, realmente este viaje no sería posible. Entonces, estamos teniendo pensado estar llegando a Tuxtla Gutiérrez, Chiapas, en la mañana del domingo. Si Dios quiere y todas las cosas salen bien, vamos a poder llegar a calificar. Entonces, no nos queda más que cruzar los dedos, tratar de tener un poquito de suerte y que todas las cosas se acomoden y vamos a poder tener un fin de semana bueno tanto aquí como en Estados Unidos en este gran debut en las camionetas en un super speedway y en una pista como lo es Tuxtla Gutiérrez que la verdad me gusta mucho. Tuvimos una victoria temprano en el año, entonces realmente vamos a tratar de poder ser protagonistas y ser competitivos para esa carrera.
Thank you very much, gentlemen, and good luck this weekend.